I thought it would be nice to show you around. Show you the space, the environment, a little history, and more.
Hey, 小心一点。
Hi, my name is Sufyan. I'm the director for the short film Finding L. I feel that it's important to tell these stories is because public officers are the unsung hero of our community, and I feel that their stories are hardly told. And especially when I meet Natasha, who is a youth guidance officer with the Singapore Girls' Home, I can see her passion and her dedication to her work, and that drives me further to want to tell this story. So what drew me to this story is because of the stigma of being in a girls' home. And often these girls in a girls' home, they are very vulnerable and could be going through emotional turmoil from their family. And I feel that youth guidance officers provides that crucial foundation in guiding these girls in shaping their future.
Looking back on my personal journey, having gone through the challenges that I faced, I'm thankful for my parents who were always there for me. I realized that receiving the right kind of support can really make a big difference. So as a youth guidance officer, I want to be that person to provide support for these youths who are going through difficult times in their lives right now.
One of the things that kind of inspired me to write this story was a poem by Robert Frost. And the lines that really reached out to me in the poem was, "When dawn goes down today, nothing gold can stay." Nothing Gold Can Stay talks about a fleeting moment in life. Before working on this project, we had to do some research to understand better about how the public officer helped in a scenario like this. The first time when I heard about it, I was actually really surprised that such a role even exists. Being able to give advice or even having a calming presence to tell them that we are with you as part of this emotional journey would be something that you have never imagined that you needed, but yet so crucial.
Very often we receive requests from families to help look for the niche locations. However, for one particular case which happened a few years ago, we are unable to find the details in our system because the family could only remember the Chinese name. We had to physically check each occupied niche at the columbarium block. While we were doing the search, I kept telling myself that we had to find the niche, no matter how long it took. After the niche was located, we contacted the family member. She was very relieved. At that moment, we felt that our work really made an impact to those who need our help.
So I think another bigger challenge was to find the right talent for the short film. So we needed a female lead that could swim, box and dribble like a professional soccer player. We found this lady called Chloe that could do that, but she had never acted in a film before. So I had to, coach her, rehearse with her, do a lot of character development with her to work out the specific character for this film. I was actually very happy that they actually preserved Farrer Park. And I also in disbelief that they actually did it. Because why? Usually we always think that once government make a decision, they will just follow. But for this instance, they did not.
The story behind this film was based on the lease of Farrer Park fields expiring and how a group of past and present sportsmen as well as the community came together to form this group called the Friends of Farrer Park.
Many legends were created in Farrer Park during my time.
It came as a shock and it was devastating at first.
When I heard about the community's reaction, I felt very inspired to meet them because I wanted to hear about the rich history and the stories that they had to share about the place. And it's very important because it impacts the way we plan for the area.
We were putting forth the wish list for Farrer Park, and they were listening.
I think I'm very happy that the authority actually taking feedback and suggestion to redevelop the Farrer Park.
The dilemma is real. I think it's a really tough job to do. You can't please everyone, I think. So what would be the best decision to better utilize the land? I mean, Singapore is so small. How can we fully utilize the land for our next generation? I think this is something that we have to always have an open conversation.
This story is really about a public service officer who will go down to the ground and really try out being a hawker cleaner. When I first met Anna, I think that she's a very resilient lady. She has garnered a wealth of experience from her time in her line of work, from research to on-the-ground learnings. She really understands that in order to understand something, you really need to try it out. Hence, I think she was very daring, and I would say even forward-looking to try out what it means to be a hawker cleaner for a day. I think flashbacks are a crucial part of Anna's story. We are who we are based on the experience we garnered over the years, be it through childhood, through work experiences. So I think these little elements form a composite of who she is today.
So we had very honest conversations amongst ourselves, and we had to ask ourselves the hard question, actually, who is it that we are trying to serve and what is the value we are trying to create? Actually, what made it all happen was the employer, meaning the cleaning company, they had to accept us being in that space. So then we got the immersive experience. It's a grounded way of problem solving. It always starts with understanding. Honestly, I'm just very humbled that I can be a part of it. To me, the role is to give your best.